Welcome to Football with Cheese. Had not planned on making this video, but it is absolutely necessary. Before we get started, a couple things to go over. Lights Out podcast every Tuesday night. It's now on at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific with the time change. And we are doing a watch along tomorrow night for the Monday Night Football game between the Cardinals and Cowboys. We'll probably go live about 8 o'clock Eastern, basically 15 minutes before the game starts. And I have a preview video coming out that I recorded before the games this morning that I have not published yet. Look for that right before Sunday Night Football is probably about the time I'll publish it. But I need to get this video out immediately. So, if you did not know, the Green Bay Packers lost at home to the Carolina Panthers where they were 13-point favorites. It wasn't a 4.5, even 6-point spread. Vegas didn't think it'd be a close game. Whenever you see double-digit spreads, Vegas believes that one team is a lot better than the other. Because there's just not a lot of them. So, Vegas assumed this would be a blowout or a comfortable win. I did as well. And I shouldn't have. And in this video, I'm calling for the firing of Matt LaFleur. He is an absolute disaster of a head coach. Let's go over what he's good at. He has good play design before the game starts. That's what he's good at. That's it. Here's what he's terrible at, and it's a long list. He is not a leader. No leadership ability whatsoever. He's not a motivator. A lot of times they're out-hustled, outplayed. In this game and in the Browns' loss, way out-hustled. The Browns and Panthers players played much harder, so he doesn't motivate the team. Not at all. Look at Dan Campbell. If you want to see a motivator, Lions coach Dan Campbell. Wow, does he motivate his team? LaFleur doesn't motivate anyone. None. They're undisciplined. They have so many pre-snap penalties, which are fixable, by the way. No team in the league has more than the Packers. And when it was asked about in a press conference earlier this year, all LaFleur said, "Oh, I know. It happens in practice, too." That's it. He didn't say he was going to fix it. Didn't take blame for it. No. Undisciplined team. He wastes timeouts. He did another one today. He has no urgency at the end of the game or in the 2-minute drill before halftime. They always settle for field goals when they could get touchdowns. Well, I'm not done. He's a bad play caller. Horrible play caller. Horrible play caller. Yes. I like the offense and the play design. But the play calling is horrible. And before the game, Greg Olsen's saying, he was calling the game for Fox, "Oh, he's a great play caller, one of the best in the NFL." And he said it again during the game. Are you retarded, Greg Olsen? Are they telling you to say that? Because you know that's not true. Your job is to watch all these games. That's absolutely ridiculous. His play calling is so conservative. Right before halftime, he's calling running plays back to back to back at midfield with a minute to go. Running. I know you have 2 timeouts, but that's ridiculous. It's like you're playing for a field goal, and guess what? They did have to kick a field goal. They ran out of time. In weeks 1 and 2, they dominated Detroit and Washington. And you know what? The league, including Cleveland, who they played week 3, who they lost to, the league got to see how the Packers were playing on offense and defense this year. They got 2 full games of film. There was a Sunday game against the Lions and a quick turnaround Thursday. Green Bay played week 2 Thursday, so Washington didn't have time to really analyze Green Bay. But the rest of the league has film on them now. And they have figured the Packers out. They know how to beat them, and they know how to coach them. Dave Canales, not known for being one of the better head coaches in the NFL, he and his coaching staff completely outcoached the Packers. Every coaching staff has outcoached the Packers, in my opinion, since those first 2 games. Every single one. Look at the first half of the Pittsburgh game. It was 16-7 halftime. A lot of people forget. They were losing at halftime. They were being dominated by the Steelers. They had an unbelievable second half. Pittsburgh played horrible. Jordan Love and Tucker Kraft were amazing. Tucker Kraft, by the way, is injured. Great. But Ejiro Evero, really good defensive coordinator for the Panthers, he called some perfect blitzes that Green Bay had no answer for. You can tell he studied the Packers' offensive line, what they're good at, what they're not. Some of his blitzes were outstanding. I'm so tired of them being outcoached every game. Since those first 2 games, Green Bay always gets off to bad starts. And the reason is the other coaches are better prepared. He's terrible at preparation. He's terrible at play calling. He's undisciplined. He's not a leader. He wastes timeouts. They come out flat all the time. On 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9, he calls running plays more than any team in the NFL. When you're 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9 running the ball, you're probably going to end up with a lot of 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6s. And LaFleur is 3 and 5 in the postseason. 2 of those postseason losses, he absolutely blew it with his coaching. Horrible coaching. He played not to lose. They were winning, and they blew it. This is the most talented team, most talented roster Green Bay's had in a decade. This is my favorite team. I know them well. It's the most talented defense since 2011 when they won the Super Bowl. That's how talented this roster is. It's a top 5 roster. I don't know if it's top 2 or 3, but it's a top 5 roster in my opinion as far as talent goes. And you cannot lose to the Browns and Panthers when you have a much better roster. Much better. It's not close as far as talent goes between those 2 teams. And let's not forget, Carolina Panthers were missing 3 starting offensive linemen. And Green Bay couldn't do anything with it. In fact, their offensive line played a lot better than Green Bay's. How is that possible? Yeah, Green Bay didn't play well, but it goes back to Matt LaFleur. I'm tired of people just saying Matt LaFleur is one of the best coaches in the NFL. It's because they have a talented roster, so they win a lot of games. They made the playoffs the last 2 years because they have a good roster, not because of Matt LaFleur. Oh, look, they made the playoffs. They have a winning record the last couple of years. Most of his years they have. Well, he had Aaron Rodgers win an MVP, throwing 40 touchdowns a year. So, of course, he's going to win games. He's got a talented roster this year. Jordan Love did not play well, but he's played really well this year overall, especially in the second half against Pittsburgh. The talent is there. The coach is a disaster. And Green Bay is not winning the Super Bowl unless they fire LaFleur. And the Green Bay media, a lot of them I really do not like. A lot of them are terrible writers. And they will protect LaFleur. When something goes well with the team because they have talent, they'll like, oh, good job, Matt LaFleur. And maybe point something out here and there. Oh, I would have made a better play call here. Oh, you shouldn't have wasted that timeout every once in a while. But I watch the press conferences. They don't call him out for all the stuff I'm talking about. They do not call him out. It's absolutely ridiculous how bad he is. And the national media, if you win, if you make the playoffs consistently, they're going to act like you're a good head coach. And he's getting out coached by Dave Canales and Jonathan Gannon. They're only 5-2-1 because of the talent. And as a Packer fan, it's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing and pathetic. The Carolina Panthers are one of the worst road teams in the NFL over the last few years. This year, they haven't done anything on the road. They've been awful, except they barely beat the Jets. That's their only road win this year. They got whooped by the Jaguars, whooped by the Patriots. They've been a terrible, terrible road team. This game should have been a 17-24 point victory. With the Panthers' offensive line injuries and just with the overall talent. Unbelievable. So, I feel free. I know the Packers have no chance to win the Super Bowl. They're going to make the playoffs because of the talent. They have no chance to win the Super Bowl. So, I already know they're not going to. So, I won't get upset when they lose in the playoffs to Philadelphia or Detroit or someone like that and get out coached. So, yeah. Comment down below. Should the Packers fire Matt LaFleur immediately? Yes, they should. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for notification. Watch along tomorrow for the Monday Night Football game between the Cardinals-Cowboys. Me and Mike, looking forward to that. And as always, the podcast is every Tuesday night, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Share this with anyone who loves football as we continue to grow the channel. Check these out if you have not, and I'll see you in the next video.